Welcome to the Leomatic Show!
Alright kids, and today we have the Vehicon character of the Power Attackers from Age of Extinction. This guy kind of sort of showed up in the movie, and we will tell you more about that in the course of this review. But for now, let's get to it! We're coming to you, by the way, as a special live and direct from Spider Central.
So first of all, this guy on a ratchet joint right here, it does not really work. And as you can see, most go up with the power attacker part. And the ratchet joint isn't made very well, so, and you can see you need to lock it in. And it sort of works. So, without further ado, let's just transform it. So you flip in these first, and then you take these parts in for the scary car, and you can see that the back is kind of good. And then as you can see, we take this and we fold it on, and then we take that like this, and then we fold in the arms. Like so, when you fold in the arms, it does do this, and then you do this, and you plug the saw in, but it kind of launches the door. So here's the scary car mode. And as you can see, the black and the gray detail that it has. The gray detail and the silver windows are awesome. And look what it does. You can open the window.
Whoa.
And then close it back in.
It's almost like it's a convertible. That's pretty crazy.
As you can see that, look at this, Dad.
Wow, that's cool.
So I can show you how it rolls.
Okay.
It rolls pretty awesome.
Yeah, it rolls well on our review mat surface, which is of course why we have that. Does pretty good as far as that part goes.
And time for Daddy.
Okay guys, so for the close-ups here, you can see this is the Local Motors Rally Fighter. It has all the markings of one of these vehicles, and actually it's a pretty good facsimile of this. You know what my favorite thing about this is? Not the Local Motors on the back, but the fact that they actually put red paint for the taillights! Yay, Hasbro! There's actually paint on the back of a car. I love it. Love it! Okay, so, and you can see here more of this Rally Fighter stuff. Silver paint, a good amount of paint on this actually. You can see there's quite a bit of paint on this guy. Especially for a fairly low-key figure. You can see it's got the scary car. It's the off-road features, and there's, you know, you can, I don't think this is actually how it opens, but this part, this actually is one of the biggest problems with this, is that the pieces don't like to stay snapped in necessarily all the time. This piece in particular, in fact, I'll just show you this now. You can see there's a little tab. Put that tab on that notch, or that thing is going to give you fits. This is a fairly rare car, though. I haven't seen a lot of these. So to transform it back to robot mode, just pull out the front tires, flip it around, and that one you're just kind of breaking that loose. So this has a function. This actually will trigger his ratchet arm over here with this lever action here. So to do that, you can see this joint I just pushed in up here. You just push that in wherever you want it, right? And that'll hold it in place, and then you can kind of do this, and they'll do kind of sort of a spinning action. I don't know, this is kind of silly to me, but you can do that. So that's the power attacker part of that, and I believe this silver thing on the bottom is in case you put them like on Grimlock. Stomp and Chomp, and he'll have a different message than if you were to put an Autobot on there. And from here, you can see these joints. So untab right here, and it just rotates.
And you can see
like so. So
Hotshot has that too.
So we just kind of unsnap and pull. And this is what he looks like in robot mode. See, they've added a winch to this, and there's the headlights. I really like this face sculpt. I mean, this guy isn't... There's a guy a lot like this on Lockdown's ship, but he's obviously not a Local Motors scary car. Those are other things, but it's cool to have that as a transformer. The side is minimal. The back is eh. Although I do like this paint. This paint underneath in here, you see the back of his legs? Mm-hmm. This paint in here underneath like that, I think is an awesome. I don't know why I like it so much, but I love that touch. And he's got the hands here. Not a ton of articulation with anything here. In fact, his head is very molded in. But yeah, I mean, as far as a robot, he stands. See, he stands. He stands pretty okay. And we've got some comparison shots. Leo will get to those in a minute to show you kind of how he looks like with some of the other deluxe class. So, the transforming back, we'll just do exactly what we did to transform. We'll push these back up and in. So, and then drop it. Make sure you drop it in the transformation, or it'll all go kitty wampus and sideways. It'll all go pear-shaped. All right, so put the back of it together, and from there
it will go pear-shaped.
It'll go pear-shaped, yeah. And from there, you clip the hood together. Don't worry about this part just yet, and then come on down and just push these down. Okay, and that forms the wheels. In the back side of this, you need to straighten out his arm, or it won't snap in completely. Straighten out his arm, put that down to the side. Don't worry about the other one for right this second. And then close it up. I think it's a 8-10 step, something like that. There's not a lot to this one. And I mean, you can very clearly see the end goal. This particular fender, this seam right here, seems to like to pop out a lot.
I'm going to tell you something.
Okay. Yeah, Leo's going to tell you something here in just a minute. So, and again, that little notch, as you can see there, just pick it up and turn it. Pop that baby into place, or you won't be able to drive it. And there you go. There it is. The Local Motors Rally Fighter, or as we like to call it, the scary car from Age of Extinction 4. There's both the transformations, and Leo's going to do some comparisons for you. So take it away, Leo-matic.
Well, this guy, I need to tell you something about. When they made it, I saw no Decepticon logo on it.
That's true. There is no Decepticon logos whatsoever on that vehicle.
And as you can see, the creators of them went like, nah, we're going to give up. We won't put a Decepticon logo.
But it is a Vehicon, so it's obviously a Decepticon. But that is a good point. You don't see any sort of badging for the Decepticon side at all on that. That's actually that's a
and you
good
can drive it around with the country. Yep. And
it's a great pointing that out.
And when they drive over the country with this, the shark tires maybe go onto houses, say where Optimus Prime is and stuff. They can also say where Bulkhead is.
We got the off-road tires, so when they're chasing after the Sonic through the cornfield and all that other stuff, that's actually one of the cooler scenes. And those are, if you've never seen those cars up close, they're very, very cool. If you get a chance, I encourage you to check one of those out. They're a really, really neat vehicle, really unique to the industry. But yeah, this is, obviously I like this a lot better in vehicle mode. Vehicle mode is fantastic. I'm thrilled that we actually have that, just like the Decepticon Stinger. I'm glad that we got the Pagani in there. At least, even if it's just a one step, I'm glad we have it, and I'm glad we have this too. Although it's not, strictly speaking, movie accurate totally. But so we've got some comparisons here that Leo's going to show you. Right next to, looks like Deluxe Class Hotshot.
Well, I'm going to transform this guy. So First, what you want to do is untab this part, and as you can see, the wheels become the part of the shoulder on the back side. and you unplug the saw right here, and then you untab the other side of it, and then this hood pops up right here, and that's how you you do kind of that. And this one can it's in the way right now, so you don't want to worry about that one right now. So
and those are some awesome off-road lights that they've added to this. I mean, they did. I think they did a great job with the paint. I think they did a great job with.
And if you get Stump and Chunk Grimlock, make sure to put it on. And this is stuck right here. Usually, I try and push it back. Don't forget.
Yeah. Yeah. Make sure you drop it during the transformations. Right. You don't want it to go pear-shaped.
Yeah. Transformers don't go pear-shaped.
No. Okay, so.
And as you can see, these two are a regulation before of the Decepticons versus the Autobots.
Okay.
And
let's pull in a little bit there.
Maybe the Vehicon is from Cybertron, and during Cybertron's war, they had these figures because during Cybertron's war, this one was pretty much battling with it. Yes, and taking it all this seriously. And in the Cybertron's battle, they needed to have weapons. So what they decided for it, as when Optimus found the Matrix after the war, he found the Matrix of leadership, and he turned into Optimus. And the Megatron was already in there, so this Vehicon was pretty much battling with it and taking it all this seriously with this chainsaw. It can almost do anything with it, but there you go. I had just some things to say, and for Hotshot, he's pretty much battling with it too.
Yeah, it looks like those two are very close to the same height. Turn them around so we can see them in the camera, buddy. There you go. So yeah, those two here, let's pull in. Let's pull in tight. Okay. Yeah, you can see there's a very, very, wow, they're almost identical. What about, who else you got there? It looks like we had Deluxe Class, Deluxe Class Drift in his car mode from the same movie, and it looks like he's actually slightly shorter than Vehicon. Not hugely so, but a little bit shorter. And here we got Deluxe Class B from Robots in Disguise, and it looks like he's slightly taller. Now we got Deluxe Class, Smokescreen, Prowl, from the Combiner Wars, but he's in vehicle mode, so it's a little bit hard to tell who's taller there. But yeah, there's not a huge size difference. It doesn't look like. Well, yeah, next to Voyager Class, he's going to be smaller. But yeah, very cool. So yeah, he's a great figure. He's actually definitely one of our favorite power attackers. Maybe one of the better figures from the Age of Extinction, and there was a ton of great figures from that movie, so he's in really good company.
So, for Bumblebee in the Cybertron War, he's taking it seriously with Megatron and all the other guys, and he could see that he's a really cool figure, and I'm glad to have him too.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, guys, well, that's going to wrap up our review for Vehicon. Very cool figure. We're definitely happy to have him. He's pretty rare. You probably will have to order him online like we did. But definitely, it's well worth it to get him. He's not a whole bunch of money. He's about the same price as a regular Deluxe Class. But it is awesome to have him for your collection. Okay, and as always, thank you for coming by. We'd greatly appreciate it if you would subscribe and click the thumbs up button for us. And we will see you all next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.